So, today we will be reading some stories. It's my second storytelling. There have been other great stories and things that La Casita has been doing, like cooking, like science projects, a lot of crafts, singing. We have some really good singers. I'm not one of them, but there are some really good ones. Hello, Carlota from Chamberi. So happy you're here. And just to remind you guys that every day at 9 o'clock in the morning, there's a new La Casita Inglés video. And at 11, there's a live every single day. So there are all kinds of stuff, and you can watch it either when it's live or afterwards. And projects that you can do at home with things that you have, or just enjoy music and singing. And there's a dance class. There's a workout class with teacher Laura. There are tons of things. So at 9 o'clock and at 11 every single day. So today I am going to read to you a couple stories. Hello! Hello, Alejandra and Paula. Hi, Mateo. Nice to see you. Well, read you. Wish I could see you. So I have two stories. Maybe you know them, maybe you don't. So one of them is Stuck by Oliver Jeffers, which is a lot of fun. And then I have this itty bitty story that's called Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me. It's very small, but it's very powerful. So, hi Darío. Hello, welcome everybody. So let's begin. I think I will start with, what do you think? With the big one or the little one? What do you prefer? Big or little? You tell me. I'll let you choose. And see what you say. And then we'll start reading. Hi, Inés. Okay, Mateo says big one. We have a vote for the big one. So maybe we should start with Stuck. Oh, and Inés says little. Oh dear. We need someone to break the tie. I also have the one we read last time. I have tons of books to read. We could stay here all morning. So I'm going to start. I'll start with the little one. We'll go from little to big. Okay? So I'm going to make sure you can see it because, like I said, it's little. So it's called Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me by Eric Carle. Eric Carle is also the one that wrote Brown Bear, and The Very Hungry Caterpillar, and Tiny Seed. I like him a lot. I think everyone knows that. Okay, so open it. Let me move aside a bit. Papa, please get the moon for me. I'll read it from up here. Before Monica went to bed, she looked out of her window and saw the moon. The moon looked so near. I wish I could play with the moon, thought Monica, and reached for it. Sometimes the moon is very, very big, and sometimes it's tiny, tiny, tiny. Here, it's very big, so it seems like it's very close. But no matter how much she stretched, she could not touch the moon. Papa, said Monica to her father, please get the moon for me. Look, she's trying to reach and reach and reach. Do you think she can reach the moon? I don't think so. But look. I told you my little book was powerful. Papa got a very, very, very long ladder. Very long. Do you have a ladder this long at home? It's very big. And it's even longer. See, it keeps going and going and going and going. He carried the very, very long ladder towards a very high mountain. He's going to try to reach and reach and reach. Inés, do not try this at home. So then Papa put the very long ladder on top of the very high mountain. Diggy, 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 diggy. Look how long this ladder is. Do you think he's going to be able to reach the moon if he climbs and climbs and climbs and climbs? I don't know. Mateo says she's going to fall, catapum. Well, it's her father, so hopefully he doesn't fall. I don't know. Let's find out. He went up and up and up. He climbed up and up and up. Who can tell me, trick question, how many stars do you see in this sky? Here's the moon. Here's the ladder. Here's Monica's papa. How many stars? I'll give you a second to count. And I'll count. Let's see. Any voters? Any voters? I see a 9 from Mateo. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. Oh, I love that star emoji. That's beautiful. He's going to fall. Well, let's see. Let's see what happens. Are you ready? I don't know if you're ready. Dun, 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 dun. Finally, Papa got to the moon. My daughter Monica would like to play with you, said Papa, but you are much too big. Do you think Monica's Papa can take the moon home to play? Every night, I get a little smaller, said the moon. When I'm just the right size, you can take me with you. So does that mean maybe they can take the moon home if the moon gets smaller? Right now it's very, very big, but maybe it gets smaller. Maybe. Can anyone find the moon emoji? I wonder. There's a full moon, there's a half moon. Can anyone find the moon emoji? Show me. So, I like the star emoji. Yay! Look, all the phases of the moon. Well, most of them. Good job. Thank you, Inés. There's also, my favorite emoji is one, there's a moon that has a happy face on it. Kind of looks like this. So, the moon is going to get smaller, right? So, indeed. The moon got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. It's getting smaller. Can you see the moon's face? I don't know. Let's see. Can it get small enough to come down and play? Let's see. When the moon was just the right size, Papa took it. Papa could finally take the moon down. I love all the moon emojis. Thank you guys. You make me very happy. So if Papa went up, 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 now he has to go down, down, down. So it says, down and down and down he climbed. Diggy, 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 diggy. All the way to the top of the very high mountain. And then he has to keep climbing down and down and down. Look, here he is carrying the moon for Monica. Can you see? The moon is very small, very, very tiny. Down, down, down. Exactly, Mateo. Here, said Papa to Monica, I have the moon for you. Monica jumped and danced with the moon. She hugged the moon and she threw it into the air. What's happening though? Look at the moon here and look at the moon here and look at the moon here. You can barely see it. What's happening? Oh, you don't see me? Sorry. She hugged the moon and threw it into the air. But the moon kept getting smaller and smaller and smaller. And finally, it disappeared altogether. He goes to the house and it's getting smaller. Exactly. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Dario says, I want to moon. That's adorable. I want to moon too. That would be amazing. I'd love to have a moon. So, the moon has disappeared. What do you think will happen? Because there are some nights where you can't see the moon. That's right. And then, so it disappeared altogether. And now, dun, 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 dun. Then, one night, Monica saw a thin silver of the moon reappear. Look, where's the moon? Is it in her house or back in the sky? It's back in the sky. It's way up high. Exactly. Each night, the moon grew. So it's growing again and again. It's big, and then it gets smaller, 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 smaller until it disappears. And then it gets bigger, 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 bigger. And that's how the moon works. Just changes sizes all the time. So each night, the moon grew and grew and grew. How many stars can you see here? Can you tell me? I'll hold it closer. Oh, sorry, I was covering one. Can anyone see how many? I see more than 10, I think. More than 10, but less than 20. Let's see if we can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good job, Dario. You beat me to it. 16, 13, 14, 15, 16. You guys are talented because I know the book isn't holding still for you guys. 16 stars. Cool. So the moon grew and grew and grew until it's a full moon all over again. Look at all those moon emojis. I love them. The end. So what do you think? Do you like my tiny, powerful book? Yes? Thumbs up or thumbs down? I love this story. Do you guys, I think it was just last week when the moon was huge, huge, huge. Did you see it? It was yellow and bright, and you could see the rabbit silhouette that's on it perfectly. Did you see the moon? I think it was over the weekend or just last week. I don't know what day it is anymore. Okay. Thank you for all those moons that you guys are sending me. I love them. I think we can move on to our big book. So we've read the little book, and now we're going to read the big book. Okay? This one is called... Okay, so now if you look at the chat, we have the phases of the moon in the correct order. Brought to you by Mateo. Awesome. That's right. That's pretty much how they go. Inés, did you see the moon? Did you see the moon over the weekend? It was beautiful. I wish it was always like that. But it needs to change. That's how nature works. Okay, let me move on with my next book, because I like this one too. It's called Stuck by Oliver Jeffers. I think some of you have already read this book. So, Stuck. Let me move so that you can see. Make sure that you see it because it's very big. It all began when Floyd got his kite stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. There's this kite stuck in the tree, and he tried pulling and swinging, and nothing was working. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose. Do you think it worked? Do you think if something is stuck in the tree, you can throw a shoe and it will come down? And that got stuck too. So now there's a kite and a shoe. Uh-oh. I don't know how this will end. He threw up his other shoe to knock down his favorite shoe. And unbelievably, that got stuck as well. Now there are two shoes and a kite. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. Uh-oh. This is Mitch. This is Floyd. Cats get stuck in trees all the time. But this was getting ridiculous. Look at poor Mitch. He's up in the tree. Floyd fetched a ladder. Do you think the ladder is going to be as long as Monica's papa's ladder? Is it going to be long enough to go all the way up to the tree? No, I don't think so either. He was going to sort this out once and for all. Floyd was determined. He was ready to get his kite back and his shoes and Mitch that are all up in the tree. I don't know. Is this ladder going to be long enough? Oops. Uh-oh. And up he threw it. He didn't climb it. He threw the ladder instead of climbing it. I'm sure you can guess what happened. What do you think happened? So now we have shoes, a kite, poor Mitch, the cat, and the ladder, all stuck in the tree. And look at Floyd. Is he happy or sad? He's getting really worried. What is he going to do next? So, the ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need it back. And Floyd needed to put it back before anyone noticed. In another to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint at the tree. And wouldn't you know, what do you think happened? It stuck to the tree. Exactly, Ines. The bucket is now in the tree, just like everything else. So now we have shoes, a ladder, a bucket, Mitch the cat, and the kite. Then Floyd tried. What did he try? He tried a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair. So now there's a duck, a chair, and a bicycle. Children, do not throw your bicycle at a tree. It will get stuck. So, the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, their front door to knock down the kitchen sink. Uh-oh. This doesn't look too good. Let me move a little bit. Okay, there. Look at everything that he's flown into the tree. Can you find emojis for these things? There's a door, a bicycle, a chair, a duck, a sink, a kitchen sink where we wash our hands. A kitchen sink. Can you imagine throwing that? I don't know, guys. I don't know. The family car to knock down their front door. The milkman to knock down the family car. Look at the milkman. The milkman asking Mitch, did you get up here the same way I did? Hello, Olivia Contreras. Welcome. Uh-oh. So now, the family car. Uh-oh. An orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had somewhere else to be. Up goes orangutan. Oh no. This doesn't look too good. A small boat to knock down the orangutan. A big boat to knock down the small boat. There goes Floyd with the big boat. A rhinoceros to knock down the big boat. A long-distance lorry to knock down the rhinoceros. Poor rhino. That doesn't seem too fun. A house across the street to knock down the long-distance lorry. Cool. I see trees. I see cars. Good job. Boats, a lorry, a rhino, the pink house, everything is going up into the tree. Everything for his kite. A lighthouse to knock down the house that is no longer across the street. Uh-oh. A curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. Hi, what are you doing? He's going to throw the whale up into the tree. I think Floyd is in a lot of trouble. And what do you think happened? They all got stuck. All of them. Everything is in the tree. Look, a boat, a lorry, a lighthouse, the pink house, a whale, the orangutan, the kitchen sink, a chair, a duck, a bucket of paint, a bicycle, a small boat, a big boat, a ladder, the front door, the milkman and his milk, Mitch the cat, and Floyd's shoes. Uh-oh. So, a fire engine was passing and heard all the commotion. The firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. And up they went. First the engine. So look what the firemen have. The firefighters have ladders. Those need to be very, very long, like the ones we need to go to the moon. Can we help you? Followed by the firemen one by one. Uh-oh. Now Floyd is going to throw the firemen up into the tree. What do you think is going to happen? Oof. Are they going to get stuck in the tree? And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Uh-oh. Look, he has an idea. Then he had an idea and went to find a saw. Do you know what a saw is? Saw is what we use to cut trees, like this. And then the tree falls down. I hope he doesn't cut down the tree. Look at his itty bitty tiny little saw. He lined it up as best he could and hurled it up the tree. So Floyd threw the saw again. Uh-oh. This is a big uh-oh. Oh. And that was it. There were no more spaces for anything. There was no more room left in the tree, and the kite came unstuck. Floyd was delighted. He had forgotten all about his kite and put it to use immediately, enjoying the rest of his day very much. So he's rescued the kite. But what about everything else? That night, I want you to see this. That night, Floyd fell asleep exhausted. Woof. Though before he did, he could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. And look here. What is this? I don't know if you can see it, but there's a lighthouse, there's a whale, There's a tree full of things that are stuck. Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea. Look at everything remains stuck in the tree. But Floyd got his kite. The end. So that's it for stuck. Everything stays in the tree. Do you think Floyd did a good job? Did he rescue all the things and all the animals and the people, the fireman and the milkman and poor Mitch the cat? Everything stayed in the tree. Well, did you like it? Did you like Stuck? Thumbs up or thumbs down? You tell me. Or did you like the little book more or the big book more? I think both are great stories. And both of them need ladders. Dario, I'm so glad you liked it. Inés, I'm happy you liked it. You guys were a lot of help with the emojis and with participating. So thank you for that. I liked both. I like both too. So what do you guys have to do today? Do you guys have homework from school? You can keep watching videos from La Casita and do a bunch of fun things. So to remind you, there are videos every single day and they stay online. They are saved. So you can watch them afterwards. Oh, you have a class online? Yeah, that's what schools are doing. Well, I miss you guys. Fairy slime. That's exciting. Is there going to be a video for that? You liked the tree's tail more? Okay. Both of them are great. But Stuck is very funny. Well, Inés, I'll wait for that video because I want to make fairy slime. Guys, I have to go, but I love reading stories with you guys. I hope you're doing great. And I'll see you soon. I'll do another storytelling next week. And Emma, teacher Emma, is also doing storytelling, and she's amazing. So make sure to watch her. And all the videos are on the YouTube channel for La Casita de Inglés. Okay? So many kisses to everyone, and I'll see you soon. Okay? Bye, guys. All. Thank you, Inés. So are you. Bye, guys.